Hey, so today I'm going to deal with a very big question, who is God? What is God? And I'm going to lie down on my paddleboard because I've got the wind behind me and I'm floating back. And some of these questions require some lying down. So, can I just show you behind me? Okay, so I was brought up, or I was baptized Catholic because my dad didn't believe in anything. He was a scientist, and my mother was Italian, so Catholic. And I think to get married, he had to say it was okay for us to become Catholic. I didn't think he'd give a shit, really. I think he was one of those people who decided you could decide whatever you want later on, and baptized or not, it's not going to make any difference. And I kind of have memories of going to church and strange people and having to wear nice clothes and just really not understanding what was going on. But I did have a really good father, as in priest, and we used to go Saturday to listen to stories, and the stories were fantastic. I mean, they're just like great stories for kids, aren't they? And obviously the concept is, I think, really important, that there's something out there that it's not just about you, and just the concept to grow up with that, just to remember that, I think is has been really important. So when I've come across people who don't bring the concept of God into anything, I find that really strange, because I think it's just an interesting thing to have in your conscious, whether you're going to believe it or not. Now, if you've been watching this podcast, I did say right at the beginning that one of the reasons I wanted to do this was reading or listening to the audio of Bill Bryson's Brief History of Nearly Everything that freaked me out, basically, because it's in effect saying we're 38 billion, universe 38 billion years old, series of events, and here we are. That's it. And I don't know, I didn't want to believe that. I would quite like to believe. I mean, who wouldn't want to believe that when you die, some beautiful hand comes for you and lifts your spirit up and off you go. And I don't particularly want to enter the pearly gates and see my entire family there. No, not really. Not for eternity. But you know what I mean. So the best description of the possibility of God that I've come across is that because the universe is 38 billion years old, and everything is energy, right? And you must know that from walking into rooms where there's an ambiance that they call, but it's still an energy of the room, isn't it? Or like, I'm rolling down this river right now. I mean, there's an energy here that is not the same as going into a cafe or sitting with friends or whatever. So we are surely in agreement that energy exists everywhere, apart from the science of it all. Don't you feel it? Because I really feel it. So I read this concept that basically spirits or gods or God or whatever you want to call it developed out of energy over 38 billion years. And I thought that was like, yeah, I could really, why not? I mean, why couldn't that be the case? So here we are, tiny spectrum of time within that 38 billion years. Why couldn't energy have got together and created spirit of some sort? And that's as far as I got. But I did think it was the closest to the idea of a God concept that I could get my head around, that fitted into the science but also fitted into the energy of consciousness, if you like. Yeah. So that's it. That's my view on God. Hope you enjoyed it. The River Zezere. Come out to do some filming. And also to tell you a Mayan prayer, to give you a Mayan prayer. So here we go. Long life, honey in the heart, white roads paved with the eyebrows of the moon, which is sea foam, yellow roads, all coloured roads paved with abundance from the tail of the morning star, which is a deer. No evil, 13 thank yous. Have a good week.